Have a brew and buckle up and welcome to Alone in the Dark. This is the original Alone in the Dark, 1992 or 1993, I believe. Um, Very excited to play this. This is one of the first survival horror games that I ever played. Let's begin anew. I can't quite remember everything about it, but we have to choose our characters. I will talk more about it, but I just want to kind of get into the game first. There's two characters to choose from, and they give you a little bit of blurb, if I remember right, about who they are.
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me. My Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft. Initial surprise and distress past, I considered the news. It seemed clear that Derceto had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind. That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library door, the ancient upstairs clock, all those occult books that my uncle could not resist reading in spite of his fragile nerves. Fate had pointed its finger. Derceto had trapped its prey. Mr. McCarthy, the family lawyer, suggested selling the old house. I immediately opposed the idea. My duty is clear. I must go to Derceto. I tremble at the thought of those dark corridors, those brooding portraits. Yet I am convinced that Uncle Jeremy left a note, a letter of some kind explaining his fateful decision. I remember his voice saying, "Look at the piano, Emily. Look harder. Maybe the secret drawer will yield up an explanation." I have the feeling things will not be so simple. Life is a mystery containing more mysteries. Jeremy taught me that much. Now is the time to confront the mysteries. Derceto is waiting for me. I pray that my fear is nothing more than the fruit of my imagination. Nothing will ever persuade me that my uncle was insane. But why did he, according to the police report, block the loft window with the old wardrobe?
So that's Emily. Or we can play as Edward Carnby.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day. When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail, probably. Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers, the kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
Well, doesn't he seem like a delight? Edward Carnby is the kind of protagonist for most of the Alone in the Dark games, I think. But we're going to play as him, just to keep it going. So yeah, so Alone in the Dark, holy cow, what can I say about this game? I remember when it came out, and it was the first survival horror game that used 3D models on 2D backgrounds. It is the game that inspired Resident Evil and kind of set the standard for the survival horror genre in terms of things like fixed camera angles and inventory management and combat and puzzle solving. It's pretty much considered one of the landmark games of the industry, pretty much. Of course, I didn't know all that back then. To me, it was just kind of a cool, spooky game that me and my family used to play. It used to be very scary to me, especially there's like some monsters that we still talk about as a family, and it's still a bit of a family meme even now. But yeah, let's just get through the intro and then we will start the game. Just a little introduction to the mansion. Uh-oh. You're in it to win it now, Carnby. The slow walk up to the loft. And actually, in the intro, when you listen to the two monologues of the two characters, they actually give you some clues as to how you need to start off. Because monsters do appear, and the controls are so janky, they are so hard to fight. But there's clues as to the ways that you can avoid fighting already set out in the monologues, which I will go into. So, let's see. First things first. So in Emily's monologue, she said that her uncle blocked the window with the big wardrobe, and that's like a clue that you have to do that. So in the menu, you go into actions and you select whatever it is you want to do, in this case push, and then it's the space bar to do the action that you have selected. So we want to block the window, and there's a good reason for wanting to block that window first. I can't believe how quickly this is all coming back to me. And then we also want to push this chest over this trapdoor. Trust me, there's a method to my madness. There we go. So if we... God, sprinting is hard. And there's no mouse control, it's all keyboard control, which is typical of the time. So we're just going to wait a minute and you'll see why I did that. Actually, while we're waiting, here we go. That's monster music. Haha, you can't come in, buddy. I blocked it. Yep, sucks to be you, I guess. And then also, there would have been a monster that came out of here. But now there's not, because we blocked it. Or at least I think so. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, and it's worth doing that because fighting in this game is an absolute pain. So what we want to do is we want to open and search pretty much everything. So we found a book. Nothing important. And there's all sorts of clues in the books as well. We found a rifle. That'll come in handy. Do you know what? I'm going to turn the music off. Because it's so much creepier without the music. Just the random sounds. And we found a letter. Good. So that's why the monologue at the beginning said to look in the piano. And let's search this wardrobe as well. An old Indian cover. God, look at the graphics, man. This was peak in 1992. I think it definitely was 1992 because I'm pretty sure I was 10. So, oh no, I want my inventory. Thank you. So let's see what we got. Let's read this letter.
They are coming! I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Derceto is the prey of evil. The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps. Some may understand what I have done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
Wow, that voice actor went hard. Yep, so Jeremy seemed to be besieged by creatures. And we got a book, didn't we? Book.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece.
Then Perseus came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone.
Gasp.
He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
There we go. Now that is also a clue. Give you some information about how to deal with something in a little bit. But let's move on. See, look at the fixed camera angles. This is so Resident Evil coded, except turns out it's not, because Resident Evil is in fact Alone in the Dark coded. This one was first. And I think the producer of Alone in the Dark, of Resident Evil, kind of said that while he was trying to produce the first Resident Evil game, he ended up playing this game and was so inspired by it that it completely changed Resident Evil from being a first-person shooter to having the fixed camera angles and being more of a survival horror game that we know and love today. So, got a lot to thank Alone in the Dark for. Right, let's go this way. I am going to have to fight soon, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's locked. Maybe I'll go this way. We close the door? I think we can. Oh, yep, I forgot about you. Holy shit. Right, so fighting is as frustrating as anything. You have to go into actions, press fight, and then I think... Yeah, okay. But the hitbox is mental. Okay. There's one. And again. Yeah, screw you, dude. Strange zombie thing with the yellow t-shirt. Yeah, this takes forever. So, talk amongst yourselves. How's your day been? Yeah, mine's not been too bad. Just, you know, recording some shit for YouTube. Oh, come on, that's got to be it now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I need to go back to open search. Anything here? No. Nothing here. No. Alright. Actually, I'm going to... because I think there's a bouncy enemy coming up. And the bouncy enemies are hard, so I'll use the rifle. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. So can I rifle reload? Do I have any bullets? You have no ammunition. Well, bollocks. Right. Open search. Let's see. It's Lockhead. Nothing important. Great. Nothing important. There's got to be something important sometime. Nothing important, but we did get a vase, which if you throw and then search, leave the broken vase, but you get a key. So let's go back to that room with the locked chest. And we'll go key use. Sure, it's this. Use. Oh, maybe it's not that. Alright. Ah, there's a key there. I knew there's a key somewhere. Okay. Nothing important in there. So let's use this key then. Alright, there we go. Aha, a cavalry saber. Why do I seem to think there's going to be another enemy coming through there? My instincts or my memory is screaming at me. Yep. Let's put them up. Put them up. Yeah, smack you right in the nuts. Oh, I could use the cavalry saber actually. Oh, you can get soft locked as well by these things. Okay, we're all good. Must remember to save my game. There we go. Yeah, you see that dodgy floor? That's not good. That's not a good floor. Insta death. Oh yeah, I forgot about that end screen. That's cool. Because it's very much based on Lovecraft. As you can probably tell with the weird creatures and the dark, ominous mansion and stuff like that. In fact, it might be one of the first things that actually got me interested in Lovecraft. Alrighty, let's look in the bog. First aid case. It keeps everything, by the way, so even though we have an empty first aid case, we can just get rid of it. And we should just get rid of it, because our inventory will get full. No water. No water. Okay. Wait, wasn't there a locked... Wasn't the wardrobe locked in here, or the drawers locked or something? Yeah. I forgot we had that other key. Ah, yes, I remember. 2 small mirrors. Now, didn't we read something about mirrors in that book? About Perseus and the Gorgon, for example? Let's save. I'm just going to demonstrate. So these things... And there's one on each end. And you can't actually kill these things. Me and my brother were stuck on this for ever. Shooting them, trying to fight them, couldn't kill them in any way. What you have to do is put the 2 mirrors up, and they don't like it. And that's the clue from the book. It's amazing how much you remember. Right. Whoa. Oh yeah, I remember you. We try not to touch that knight, because if we touch that knight, then he kills us. Very, very easily. Let's start here, shall we? Just a case of looking around, doing a bit of exploring. Oh yeah. See that ghost lady? We don't want to touch her either. If we accidentally touch her, we die. Ooh, rifle ammo, nice. So we're just going to very carefully skirt around the edge of her. You know, I probably will just show you what happens if you accidentally touch her. Yep. I see you, lady. Don't mind me. A photograph of Jeremy with his niece being the other lady that we saw in the intro, the other lady that we could have played. Okay. So let's just get to the point where I know I can get out of this room. So yeah, so if you disturb this lady, she stands up, she turns into a big yoy yoy didgeridoo lady, and the problem is once that's happened, there is no stopping it now. She will hunt you the rest of the game. She will constantly chase you and kill you, eventually. Yep. Ditto the night. Oh yeah, the death scene. Death screen. I think it's a good death screen. I think those monsters are supposed to be based on the deep ones. Bye, Edward Carnby. Better luck next time. We are a sacrifice. The end. Let's go again. I might die a lot. I mean, I will die several times on purpose, just for funsies. But hopefully I won't die too many times on accident. Let's reload the rifle. I think I'm going to need it again in a minute. Yep, okay, rifle's reloaded. Good to know, good to know. As you can tell, the system is a little bit frustrating and takes forever. Oh, we've lost sound. Hopefully that's not forever loss of sound. Notebook.
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently. Never have dreams so haunted my every waking moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions.
sorry, I'll turn the page.
Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin? September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research. Derceto is a storehouse of treasures. Was my father right, after all? January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925. The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace, but this time he approached me. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice, and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must. Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward. I drew the symbol on the floor. He can no longer go there. I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom. I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that. March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly? March 30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Waits. The butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood.
Ooh, dramatic.
March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The dark man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No. What words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The dark man wants something else. He seeks a body. His avid servants are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny. Curses on Derceto. From the foundations to the very rooftop, I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near, I can feel it. I have taken the decision to... May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
So aside for a flair for the dramatic, poor old Jeremy, Jezza, was haunted by a presence, I guess. Do I have any more bullets? No, okay. And found caverns under the house and something evil and all that kind of crazy shit. Let's open and search this wardrobe. Nothing important, okay. Now, you're about to meet a dear old friend of the family. This, in here, is the purple thing in the bathroom. My family still talk about the purple thing in the bathroom. He's a legend. Take that. Oh, come on, I want the jug. I want the jug. Oh, shit. Give me the jug. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Right, I need to take some first aid. Eat, drink. There we go. Oh, God. Take your time, Jeremy. The purple thing in the bathroom is going to kill you if you don't move your ass. Oh, am I stuck? Why can't I go? There we go. Wow, the controls are janky. Okay, we survived. We survived the purple thing in the bathroom. I don't even know why we need the jug. I can't remember. But yeah, we still talk about it because I think it was maybe the first monster that we encountered in this game, and my entire family was like, "Oh, is the purple thing in the bathroom going to get you?" And we still kind of have that fun as well. I better save. And also, I'm going to reload because I think the sound has gone a bit janky. Oh, sound effects off. Okay. Okay, how about here? This room is in the dark. Well, that's okay, because we have a lamp. The lamp has no oil. I definitely picked up a oil can, right? The lamp is full. Now use a matchbox. Hey, there we go. Now I think we can put the lamp down, because I'm not sure we can actually search for stuff without it. Take the book, but it won't let me take that heavy statuette because it's too heavy. Let's read the book then.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness. Upon the promise of a few coins, a child has undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms, one admits to being somewhat flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted?
The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars, normally invisible to the naked eye, were clearly visible, glittering indeed with a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations one perceived in utter clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration.
Oh no, not exaggeration.
The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars. Tomorrow night, one will at last see Halley's comet in all its brilliance. The youngster will carry torches, despite one's developed sense of direction. Honed by years of travel, one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided. The drawings will, one is convinced, set light to the souls of men. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
I don't know what that means or if it's useful to us, but there we have it. So we need to... Shit, I've lost my lamp. The lamp is already lit, then where the hell is it? Do I even have it? Okay. Whew. Okay, that was now leave the book. Put the lamp down. Drop and put, yes. Because we want to get rid of some stuff. Like, okay, we can open that. Get rid of the first aid case. Don't need that anymore. Get rid of the notebook. Don't need that anymore. Empty flask. Don't need that anymore. Pretty sure we don't need the chest key. Empty oil can. Don't need that. Dresser key. Don't need that. Sorry, bear with. Talk amongst yourselves while I sort out my inventory, because it's really hard to manage one item at a time. You know, it's an old game. It's an old game. Okay. Now, hopefully, that means I can... No, leave that. Now pick up this statuette. Yeah, the very heavy statuette. Hello? Uncle Fester? Bullets. Is that it for that? Yeah. Let's take the lamp. Leave that. And get out of this. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. I'm going to save again, because I know what's about to happen, but I'll show you. And it's a magic tomahawk, so it just follows you around. And then arrows too. Yeah. Whoopsie. That's what happens when you have haunted paintings. So, the clue is in the name. As un-PC as it might be, but we do have an old Indian cover to cover up an old Indian painting. But I don't think I have what I need to get past the arrows yet, so let's just keep going. Hey, purple thing in the bathroom. But I'll tell you what we do have. We do have something that will help me defeat this knight. Because believe it or not, if you throw the very heavy statuette at him, it just insta-kills him. And then we get a sword. Yeah. Alright. So we've been that way. We can go that way again at some point, but let's head down to this part. Alright, let's have a little look around. Let's go here first. I do love me a closed door. Oh, the music started again. Let's turn that off. There we go. Oh, what's this? A pot of soup. Why the hell not? Right, let's search. Oh no, I'm in fight mode. Actions, open search. Let's see. Matchbox, sweet. Anything else? Nope, nothing important. Good to know. You find a box of shoes. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, do I still have that sword? Use, yeah. Yeah, take that. The problem is, because of their arms outstretched and the fact that this game is so old, it's hard to kind of hit the hitbox sometimes. Oh, is that it? Okay, sword is clutch. Let's see, what's this? It's full of water. Oh, oil can for the old lamp. Now let's see what's over here. No water. Well, there's water in there, so that's fine. No water. Yeah. Oh, wait, I've got a little niggle in the back of my head that says I need to do something with this water, and I think I need to fill the jug. Fill the jug, yeah. That's right. That's right. Let's head over here and see what's in this space. Aha, a key. Key is good. What else can we got? Oh, no. You're supposed to be actioning and opening and searching. Come on. Come on, Edward Carnby. Biscuit box. Nothing important. Nothing important. Okay. Well, let's search here. A knife, but you can't carry anything else. Right. Let's do this annoying bit of inventory management then. So let's open this revolver. Nice. An empty shoebox throw. Good throw. Good throw, dude. Sword, oil lamps and bullets, flask, water, oil, matchbox. Have I got 2 matchboxes? So let's get rid of one of those. Gramophone, old cavalry saber, bow, Jeremy's letter. Let's put that down because we have read that. A rifle, yeah, okay. So I think I don't really need to drop anything else, or want to drop anything else. So let's head back out this way. Let's go this way. Oh. Right, now there's a trick to this. I think we need to put the soup on the table. And that stops them from... it makes them, like, want the soup. Yeah, look at him. He's not bothered anymore because he's got soup. We're friends now, right, buddy? You're just going to take a seat and enjoy your soup? Yeah, that's a good lad. That's a good lad. Right. We are good. Let's open that up for ease and see what's here. Nothing important. There's never anything important. Oh, yeah. That cigarette smoke will kill you. So I won't go in there for the moment. What about here? It's locked. Don't I have a key? Alright, I picked up a key for something. Alright, well. Let's go back this way then, back to the stairs, because there's still areas off the stairs that we haven't seen. Oh, I remember. You have to be quick. You have to be quick, because there's potentially... Oh yeah, the arrows. Spiders! Which are more annoying than anything else, but best to avoid them anyway. Wait, don't I have a key? What is my key for? Aha! Now, best to throw that key, I think. Key to the cellar, throw, yeah. Just get rid of anything you don't use anymore. Now, I think these rats can hurt, so... Let's just... Yep, the rats that sound like eagles. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Now I'm just going to save this a second, because I've been killed by these barrels before. And I'm not even going to explain why I did that, but I will say that if you don't do that, if you don't move the barrels... Ooh, a book. You basically soft lock yourself from being able to complete the game. It's crazy. Yep. I did that. I remember doing that, and I remember absolutely rage quitting because of course you can't just you have to return all the way back to a previous save, and that's if you remember to do multiple saves, which wasn't a common thing back then. So you used to get soft locked right out of the game, which was awful. Let's read this book.
The Trial of Captain Preggst, as reported by his faithful companion Elisha Smith, known amongst his fraternity by the awful name of Captain Ellie Hell.
Ellie Hell, good name, E Hell.
Transcribed from the log from...
Yeah.
By all the devils! Roared Preggst, glaring at William, the judge. Curse it, Will! It'll take much more than every cannon in the blasted navy to make me change me mind. You're the greatest blackguard that ever joined our fraternity. Am I not Preggst, captain of the Astarte, and bloodiest villain in all the 7 seas?
Uh-huh.
Bloody Ezek, they call me. And you think I'll tell you where I hid my treasure?
Arr.
The tribunal of the Corsairs' fraternity murmured at this. Preggst was indeed all he claimed. The judge, One-Eyed William, slammed his fist on the table and silence was restored. Shut your mouth, Preggst!
I just realised One-Eyed Willie is obviously the pirate from the Goonies, except the Goonies was after this game. No, it wasn't. The Goonies was the 80s, right? Yeah, the Goonies was the 80s. This was 1992. So I wonder if that's like directly from the Goonies.
You didn't pay the fraternity its rightful share, and that means only one thing. You'll hang by the neck from a yardarm, you scurvy cur! Here's the rope twisted by Satan himself. You threaten me, Will? Many a man better than yourself has lived to regret holding a cutlass in my face. You'll be begging for mercy, mark my words.
Arr.
That shook One-Eyed William, and no mistake. Danny waved his hook in the air and shouted, Preggst was always a loudmouth. The law says we hang him. The jurors took up the cry, Hang him! It was Preggst's turn to slam his fist on the table. He threw back his head and roared with laughter. You fools! You want to kill what will never die? Try it! Once more, the assembled corsairs murmured. There was unease in the air. They remembered what happened to Chuck, the gizzard slitter, the man who opened his mouth once too often.
The gizzard slitter.
It was night, and a bitter wind whipped the New England coast. Snug inside the Dead Horse Inn, one of the Astarte's men was talking. His name was Chuck, and his subject was black magic. He told stories of human sacrifices, voodoo rites, and zombies. He told a tale of a time when their luck was down and they were holed up in a Florida swamp. Preggst went missing. When he returned, he shouted, "'Tis the devil that guides us now, me hearties!" Whether that was true or not, the Astarte began taking loot after juicy loot. The favorite song of the Astarte's men, "Crash the Bones," was replaced by a new one. "A skull, go to port, sabre, to starboard. Pass over that will, and with death you'll deal. If you cut a rope, cut the right, I hope, or then, I don't mind, the death you will find." The next day, as you may have guessed, Chuck's body was found with a dagger plunged between his shoulder blades. Chuck's face was fixed in a ghastly grin. Molten lead had been poured down his throat. Whatever way things happened next, and I don't have the details, Prext was with us again, and we set sail for Florida. We anchored the frigate not far from New Orleans. Taking a few trusted companions with him, Prext set off into the swamp. They carried large wooden chests with them. 2 days later, we heard shots being fired, and screams. Prext arrived soon after that, and claimed they'd been attacked by alligators. He alone managed to escape with his life.
A likely
He went
story.
on to say that the time had come to share out the spoils of our many loots. I was given command of the Astarte, while Prext handed 3 chests over to the crew. The chests were full of gold and precious gemstones. The rum flowed that night, and the stars shone bright. All at once, I noticed a tall man dressed in black. Prext introduced him to me. "Here's a hearty mate. You can call him Keith. Many a tale he could tell." Prext laughed loudly and held up a roll of parchment. "And his hideout, none better." The parchment fell to the ground, partly unrolling. I noticed what seemed to be a map of underground tunnels, a veritable maze of caverns. Prext continued, "I'm giving up the pirate's life. The Astarte is in your hands now, my lad. She's a fine ship, and my reputation goes with her. Should any man call me coward, then break his head for me. I'm leaving you only because I found a treasure more precious than the purest of gold."
Har, har, har.
Keith spoke to him then. "It is midnight. They are ready, and we must go." The stranger turned his cold eyes on me and said in a soft, chilling voice, "Sometimes Prext talks too much. Forget what he just said, and maybe you'll live." The fellow's words froze the marrow in my bones, and it was all I could do to mumble, "I'll not breathe a word." The canoe slid away into the night. Their torches disappeared in the distance of the swamp. My snoring companions didn't hear the insidious rhythm of far-off drums.
Ugh. So that's just a little bit of background into the house itself, because I think when they talk about the caverns, they do talk about this house. And obviously some sort of demonic ritual. Oh, that's the kitchen. What is this? Oh, it's you guys. Enjoy your soup, don't mind me. I didn't mean to disturb you, just keep eating your soup, it's fine. Okay, so let's go this way then. Oh look, the front door. Shall we see if we can just leave? Wouldn't that be fun? Well, shit, what the fuck is that? Oh man. The graphics are so cool. So yeah, so you can't actually just leave the house, which is what a lot of people would have thought. You know, just leave. You know what, mate? Just leave. You can leave. No, you can't leave. You can't leave. A giant worm is there. Do I have a key? Do I have another key? I don't think I do. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of Captain Pregst. I believe that this is him. Let's attempt to... Can I shoot him? I can't remember if you can shoot him or if you have to actually kill him with the sword. Because he's really hard to lay a hit on. Gotcha. Okay, I can't remember if there was a method to this, if I'm honest. Uh-oh. Did he get me or did I get him? Okay, let's try the rifle. Just in case that works. No, I think you have to use a sword. Because it doesn't kind of hurt him, he just kind of backflips off it. Alright, well, let's keep going then. Ah, got you again. Oh no, he got me. Oh, I remember this fight being, like, so hard. So, do you know what? I'll, if it begins to look like it's going to take forever... do I have a healing flask?
Ah.
If it begins to look like it's going to take forever, then I will... Whizzy whizzy. Oh shit, I'm actually going to die. Okay, we both got each other there. Ah, yeah, die, bastard, die. Haha. What did you leave? Okay. Oh, there's another book. Cannot carry anything else. Well, shit. Oh, I am so nearly dead. Can I eat the biscuits? You feel better? Good. Good. Let's throw that empty box. No, leave the box. Take the book. There we go. Let's read this one.
Daemonia put... The ritual of invocation demands that the officiant be pure. We have already described the complex operations to be followed in order to call those that sleep in superior dimensions. We shall, for the present, limit ourselves to the sign of mutual recognition used amongst their number by adepts of the cult of the Old Ones. The sign also serves as protection when in the presence of a servant of evil.
Uh-huh.
The sign resembles a blessing, save that the first and little fingers are both folded beneath the thumb, whilst the second and third fingers are held up. It would appear that this sign has no effect on adepts of a certain rank, with knowledge of particular secrets contained in the Corpus Demonicus.
Corpus Demonicus.
The use of such signs is not without considerable risk to the user during any attempt to call upon those from without.
Interesting. I have no idea what that means. What's quite funny, or at least I'm finding it funny, is that when I played this when I was little, I didn't read any of the books. I wasn't interested. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, we need to not touch them because they will kill us. They will kill us dead. Okay, and that leads back to the garden. Ooh, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Can I not use the key to the dance hall here too? Guess not. Right. I seem to remember that we need to play some sort of record for them. But it has to be the right record. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Can't be. Get rid of that. Get rid of the block. And I think everything else we probably should keep. Oh, the empty flask. We'll get rid of that. Alright. So, that record that's already in there, I'm not entirely sure that that is the right one. So, we can't go that way. Oh, wait, we can go this way, though. Yeah, into the room with the smoke, right? Because I think what we can do is use the water jug to extinguish the smoke in here. There we go. Oh, no. Did it work? Oh, God. The bloody controls are terrible. Come on, use the water jug. Oh my word. No, I didn't save it after the fight with the guy. No. Alright, well, I'll do that again and we'll get to where we left off. Okay, so the second time round, that fight actually went a lot better than I thought. Damn it, I don't have a key. Okay, so we can't come in here yet anyway. That's fine. There's still one other place that we could potentially go that I haven't thought of yet, so... and that was... Oh, yes. Do you remember? Of course you remember, it wasn't that long ago. There was the hallway where the Indian... We had to use the Indian cover to cover up the picture. Hey, purple thing in the bathroom. How you doing? Oh, tank controls. Crazy, crazy stuff. Because at the end of this hallway, there is another painting that fires arrows at you. So we can fire arrows at it and negate that. So let me find that bow. And hope I can aim it right. Nope. Try again. Oh, that might do it. There we go. Good stuff. Right. Now this hallway is safe. Ah, screw you, dude. No arrows from you. I think we can actually get rid of these arrows and bow now. I don't think we need those again. It's amazing how much I remember. I must have played this game so many times when I was a kid that I just remember all this shit now. It's just ingrained. Ah, there's a nice little room. You find a book. It's a funny looking book. I seem to recall that there's something about this clock. Can I push it? That's it. That's the thing. Right, okay. A key, a parchment. Let's read the parchment.
Look,
the creatures of the night.
monstrosity. You who read me know that night engenders monsters and that night creatures exist. The accursed book of Abdul al-Hazred is clear on this matter. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Unhappy he who knows that book. Unhappy he whose eyes alight upon that foulest of texts. Unhappy he who implores the standing stones, for he will free the powers of darkness, of the pit. Stagnant waters are like the memory of men. Beneath the surface calm, clawed beasts await, and are known to initiates as the deep ones.
Yeah, Lovecraft.
Awaiting his prey, the deep one seizes him and drags him down to the abyss, where Dagon, the cruel god, swims and reveres him whose name may not be pronounced. Of libraries, unhappy he who frees the prowler. Unhappy he who meets the prowler erring among the books. He generates the vagabond that comes from other spheres. He believes the vagabond does not exist. He will feel the embrace of death, for in the eyes of the vagabond, books are no more than dreams, stone no more than wind. The vagabond knows how to take the breath of the reckless. Of strife, he who speaks does not know, and believes he is able to kill the creatures of the night. Folly. Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy.
Oh, it's not continuing. He who prowls among the books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. But he
who prowls among books will perish by the blade.
Well, we just said that, dude. He who knows nothing.
Death.
There we go. Keep up, man.
There are
You're gonna
domains
narrate. Do it
more
properly.
terrible than death. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Each creature is conjured up and is not dead, but returns to the origins. A monster, a science. Steel kills the vagabond who never dies. Translator's note. Here ends the manuscript of Hubertus, who died in the library of the convent of Teruel in the year of our Lord 1666. Requiescat in pace.
Requiescat in pace. Alright, Ezio. Alright, so there is a little bit of a clue there, which I will come back to. Let's put that down. Can't remember what the little key is for. But I am going to save here because, as that a book alluded to, there is a creature in the library. Oh, I forgot the room in the dark. Will lamp use? Which we need to avoid because it will kill us. Actually, I think if we put the lamp down somewhere in the library, it will light up the entire room and we don't have to carry it around. Oh, there he is. There's the dude. Right, let's I think he's one shot as well. I think he can kill you in one shot, which isn't fun. Let's put that down. Hey, vagabond. Who's a good vagabond? And we need to find... There's a mechanism to trigger. Oh, I found it immediately. That's it. Put that book we found in there. It opens this secret door. And let's have a look around. Talisman. See what else we can find. Yeah. Alright, calm down. We'll take a dagger. We'll leave that dagger. Leave that dagger. Take this parchment. Take this parchment. Take a book. Take a book. Okay, lots of stuff to read. Let's go. So, this parchment.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones. These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them. What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath? It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He who goes in shadows protect themselves with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects. For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods, engraved in Manar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch.
Which is what we just picked up, thankfully.
The sinful practices of those who fall into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair, and are a mortal danger to the soul. Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason drops its guard. Man is easily tempted into perversion.
Ain't that the truth?
It is why we must forever remain alert and renounce Satan with each breath we take. His ways are infinite in number.
Okay, good to know, fella. So that's designed to tell you that this symbol on the floor and the one we just picked up, yeah, we need to hang on to that. So let's drop and put that down. We'll get rid of stuff we don't need anymore. Is there anything else I don't need anymore? Oh yeah, the block. Let's throw the block away. Pretty sure I don't need that. Everything else, probably. Okay, let's read this book.
Ludwig Prien. Domine invocatoris, si non sanctificatus es, cave. De vermis mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et...
Yep, that's what she said. Oh, I forgot about that. It's a good thing I saved. I actually genuinely did forget about that. That if you read that book, you die. Imagine not having saved forever, reading a book, and then dying. So let's get rid of that. We don't want to read that shit. Let's read this one. The sacrificial
The importance
dagger.
placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion. The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement.
Awesome.
It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, C.F. Manzetti, stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living. My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham. He introduced me to the rite of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs. The god being adored is known as the vagabond.
That's the dude in the library that's following me
Here,
around.
The dagger's role, which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential. The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god, for whom he acts as a go-between. The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice. The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times, on night when the moon is full, in water that has been distilled 100 times, will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension.
We just found that knife.
Will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures a sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance.
Excellent. So what we learnt from that is that the curvy-worvy dagger can kill the vagabond. That's all we needed to know. Leave it. Leave the block. Back away, Carnby. Back away. Right. Let's use the dagger. Nope, that's the talisman. Use the dagger. I'm going to save again, just in case, because you can die real easy to the vagabond. And we need to figure out where it actually is as well. Lurking somewhere, no doubt. Let's face it here, because I can back out of the door if necessary. Come on, blobby vagabond. There we go. And I don't think we actually need that dagger anymore, so let's throw that away. Sweet. Right. Pick up our lamp. Open this door. Because we did pick up a key, so let's go see if that key is the one that works in the smoking room. Hopefully it is, because I don't know what else to use it for. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. There's a mechanism to trigger. Yes, there is. And we have to go all the way back to that old cavalry saber that we found, I think. Or, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Aha. But let's open search this shit first. Record and a book. What about over here? Nothing important. Now I think this is the record that we are supposed to use in the ballroom. And once again I will save because this bit can get a little bit tricky. Let's save. Oh, yeah, there we go. So they all dance around, and we have to kind of grab the key now that they've moved, but also avoid them. So like, oh no, this is locked, this is locked. Yeah, okay. Okay, not good, not good. They are everywhere, dude. They're everywhere. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go. Oh shit. Nope. Oh my god, I'm dancing too. This is terrible. Because if one of them touches you, it is over. So this is tricky, man. Okay. Okay. And it's the tank controls and the fixed angles that, whilst I'm very, very nostalgic about them, can... Yep, just take it, just go. Oh, shit. Okay, I wonder if we can actually... Yeah, because he's one of those ones that's just going to keep coming. But I wonder if I escape underground, it'll go away. Let's try it. No, it's still doing it's still doing the shit. Look. Yep, I'm gonna have to reload because that's not gonna go away. But you see why I saved it now, right? Also, in trying to escape, that gramophone really got in the way. So let's use the gramophone over here. Actually, save it again. Right. Do you know what? We're only on 9 health, so I'm going to eat the biscuits. And that'll put us on, hopefully, more health. 14. Okay. We're giving ourselves a fighting chance. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's see how many times I can die trying to get this bloody key out of this bloody room. Okay. No. The door is not where I expect it to be, you know. And then we back into the ballroom. They die. And everybody's fine. Everybody gets to go home. Well, not yet. But yeah, okay. Jeez. Okay, let's move on. Let's get past this smoke. Let's get down here. And let's crack on with this game. Now, as you saw from when I tried to do this before, this bridge collapsed. You can't go back this way. Oh, but look at all these vast tunnels. Oh, save it. Save it. There we go. Now, if I remember rightly, there is some sort of danger in these tunnels that we need to avoid. There it is. Giant worm thing. Oh, shit. Oh, bugger, not one of you. Where's my rifle? I forgot there was one of these down here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, fuck, I'm locked. I'm locked in it. I can't get a shot off. Okay, we're gonna die again. Yeah, we're gonna reload that. Alone in the dark, people. A lot of dying and reloading. Let's get that ready then. Because I forgot about that guy. Oh shit. Oh, screw you. Okay, so he goes that way. So there was something blocking the way, and he goes and kind of unblocks it. But I think if we try and follow him, he just kind of stays there. So we need to lure him around. Let me get the revolver out because it's a bit easier to carry. I can't remember how we go about luring him. But I think we just kind of walk around until he shows himself. Like that. There we go. So now that he's done that, we can go this way. Aha, yes, I remember. This is the right way. Oh yeah, that guy. think, did it say that my lamp has gone off and my cartridges are wet? Does that mean I can't use this gun? Oh no, you can. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, sucks to be you, dude. Right. Oh, but he just comes back. I'm sure it's this way I have to go. Yeah, can I jump? Actions, jump. I can, right. No. Fuck you, dude. Well. Yep. Alright, alright, alright. I'm dead. I'm dead again. Fine. Okay, okay. Oh, bugger.
A few moments later.
There we go. That's a good method. Right. Okay, let's crack on with this shit. Oh. Oh yeah, you are a weird thing. Are you dead? Are you dead now? There we go, now he's dead. Save. Always save. Always save the game. Because I just remember this bit being, like, platformy, yeah. Some bullets used. Can I use the sword, maybe, to kill this guy? I can't remember. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just gonna jump because. Can I use the sword? Yeah. Let's try. Well, that didn't go to plan. Let's get away from him. Oh no, you have to do the platforming. Shit. Okay. And we're back here, so let's just go straight back up. Okay. I mean, you know, I'm trying to remember this as I go along, and the controls aren't the easiest. So I think I'm doing quite well. You know, I'm going to give myself a little bit of kudos for getting this far, at least. Now, what we need to do is try and kill this thing. Okay. Alright. Die. Just die. Thank you. Right, save that. It's dead. It's dead. Save it. It's dead. Whew. Right, okay. Let's, Okay. And this way. Okay. Save again. Always save. Okay. That's it. Yep, yep. And again. Good stuff, Carnby. You're doing well, my lad. Okay, save. Always save. Alright, let's crack on. Let's crack on. What's next? Is the worm gonna make another appearance? Let's go this way. Oh, yeah, okay. Not entirely sure which way is best to go, but we're gonna give it a go. think some of these... Oh, yeah, I was going to say some of these collapse, but maybe all of them collapse once you've been over them. We need to avoid that guy. Now, what's the pattern that you take, little bug? You go around there, you come back round there. You just kind of do a bit of a circle, huh? Whoa, shit. Stay straight, stay straight. Easier said than done, am I right? Okay, let's go this way. Run, can't be. Run, my guy. Okay, I don't think that's the way I should have gone. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Let it go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we'll put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Everything's a song. No. Oh, I can't see where I am to jump back up. Oh, there I am. Okay. No, don't go. Don't go that way. Can't be, you absolute tosspot. Come on. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, one step at a time, dude. One step at a time. There we go. There we go. Right, let's drink the flask. And save it. That's it. That's it. Now you're cooking with gas, can't be. Don't fall off. Okay. You know, I'm gonna save this like literally every 2 seconds because that's how annoying this can get. Okay. Go. We did it. Right. What's this? No, don't jump. Sorry, I forgot to change your action back. That's on me. That's on me. That's fine. So we want... And that's the key we picked up in the ballroom, you see. So we have a gem and a book. Let's read the book.
The mask must fall. You who discover this manuscript understand this. I am here at your side. I am waiting in the darkness of my crypt. Soon you will belong to me. One of my slaves wrote this document. I have lived for 3 centuries, and my name is Ezekiel Prext, or Elijah Pickford. You may choose which to call me.
I'm going to call you Bob.
I do not hide out of fear. My power is immense. I have sailed the 7 seas. My ship, the Astarte, spread terror through all the continents. The corsairs judged me like the Welsh judges of 1620, but they could not destroy me, and neither could the pirates. Now, I am immobilized. Damned Yankees!
If you're immobilized, how are you writing this?
Voodoo and the Cthulhu cult. I know them all. I have reigned and implored the stones. Only the Catonian haunts the cavern and resists me, but he dare not attack. I have need of a living body to regenerate myself. The Heartwoods managed to escape from me, but you who are reading these words, you will yield to my embrace.
Not bloody likely.
I hear your ragged breath and smell the stench of your fear. I have vanquished death. I built Derceto. I know what it is to wait. Cthulhu helps me. My servants will lay you upon the sacrificial stone. My roar will rend the night. You will be mine, and I shall reign once more. Come to me.
I mean, the voice acting in this is a little over the top, I think, but it's all good. It's so retro. All right. Now let's crack on. What's this big stone thing? Can I do something with it? Can I push it? What can I do? I don't remember. Push. Push it. I mean, you know, fair play to him. That's a strong thing to do. All right. What is this way? There's a mechanism to trigger. Is it the gem? No, it's not the gem. Okay. Key to the pirate's chest. No, I guess we go this way then. Oh, the room is in the dark, so let's use the lighter. Oh yeah, I remember this. We have to find our way out somehow. Can't remember if there's any monsters in here, or whether it's literally just a labyrinth. No, that's a dead end. I think it's not this way. I feel like I need to go this way. We should have some sort of maze song, something to keep us keeping our steps up. Like, what's a good song about a labyrinth? Down in the underground, dance, magic, dance. Put that magic spell on me. Slap that baby, make him free. I did always wonder a little bit about that film. Like, I'm not entirely sure it's healthy to be slapping babies, even if it does make them free. Is it this way? No. And let's not get started on David Bowie's trouser situation in that film that was for kids, you know? Aha! This is where we use the gem. I had a feeling that lost my lighter. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I still had it on me. Phew. Ah. Here we go. This is endgame shit now. Right, so what we need to do is we need to avoid the fireballs. Because those hurt. Oh shit. Shit. Run! Can't be run for crying out loud. Oh, that guy just respawns. So we need to... Yep, take that and we use the lighter to do the oil lamp, and then we throw the oil lamp. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, So I think what we need to do is same thing I was trying to do, which is avoid the fireballs and avoid this guy. No, don't walk straight into the fireballs. That's never going to work. Get up close and personal here, and then we use the talisman. Yeah, see, he doesn't like that, and that stops him from firing the fireballs. And then I'm going to save just in case. Save game. And then we throw the lamp at him, I think. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm panicking. I'm panicking a little bit. This was always so tense back in the day. I think I've kind of got some sort of PTSD. There we go. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. Now everything dies. Get out of here. Let's go. That's it. Keep going, fella. And we need to use the hook we just picked up to open this door. See, that's the door from our death scene, so you can kind of see it's cool where we get dragged to after we've died. Right, oh, you should save it. You should totally save it, Jake. Come on. Okay, but I think we literally just leave because everything is dead as far as I'm aware. Once you kind of start burning that tree, everything's died, so you don't actually have to avoid anything from this point on. And I think it doesn't really matter if we fall into the water because there's tunnels and shit to get out, and the water monster is dead. So actually, let's fall in the water and leave. Is this the way out? No. Oh yeah, it is. Hey! That's it, and then we can go this way. That's some good wading there, Carnby. Don't let anyone ever tell you different. You wade like a fucking boss. I think you're going to fall straight down. No, you're fine. You're fine. So we need to find the way out. But remember when we came in, that bridge collapsed, so we can't actually go back that way. But if we go where the worm was coming from before, I think... don't know what that is. I'm not stopping to check. Oh yeah, then we come to this little hole, and lo and behold, we're in the basement. You know, where we removed that block and pushed the barrels aside, and I said, if you don't do that, you get soft locked out of the ending right at the end of the game. Well, that's what happens. Basically, you cannot escape the underground tunnels, and you just can't do anything about it. There's not even an end game screen or anything like that. You literally are just locked in. And you have to reload a saved game if you have one. Okay, let's go. All the monsters are gone. The worm is gone. Everything is dead. We can now leave the mansion. Well done, Carnby. Woohoo! Oh, we can put the music back on now. Listen to all the birds twittering. You know, that's pretty dramatic music considering you've won. Driver, take me to Starbucks. I feel the need for a mocha. Oh, it's not over. The end. There we go. That was it. That was Alone in the Dark. The original Alone in the Dark, 1992. I don't think it's quite the original because I remember then being no voice acting in this game because we used to read all the books aloud, and that might have had something to do with having a really... Oh, no, I don't want to play it again. I don't want to play it again. That might have something to do with having a really kind of janky system back in the day because it came on floppy disk, and we had an old computer, obviously. But do you know what? You have to kind of take this game as it is, as in it was 1992. It was absolutely pioneering. It was the first game that used 3D rendered on 2D backgrounds, like 3D models on 2D backgrounds. Nobody had done that with the fixed camera angles and the inventory system. It really was kind of like the start of the survival horror genre. It really just brought it to a whole new level. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is the game that heavily inspired how Resident Evil 1 turned out. Because until this game was seen by the producers of the Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 1 was just going to be a first-person shooter. It would have been completely different, and it wouldn't have kind of sparked the survival horror franchise as we know it now. Everything kind of owes Alone in the Dark for starting this, and I think there were a couple of other games after this one. There was Alone in the Dark 2, Alone in the Dark 3. I'm not going to play those because, I think I just wanted to do this one just for the pure nostalgia of it. But obviously, everyone remembers like a PS1 Alone in the Dark. Everyone thinks that was the first game. It wasn't. And then recently we had a really modern update on Alone in the Dark, which also included the usual characters. Like, I'm just going to resume a save game or go to the save game stream because it keeps moving. And that had like Edward Carnby and Emily Hartwood in it as well. And the fact that it's kind of set in the world of H.P. Lovecraft is just really good. And I have to admit, when I played it when I was little, I didn't know that. I didn't understand that. Having since grown up and become a huge fan of Lovecraft, obviously, even going back and playing it now is just, it's quite satisfying to see that lore in there. So Alone in the Dark, always going to be a favourite of mine, no matter how much time moves on. I know that this game, I saw it on Steam. It had quite a few bad reviews, and it was people like, "Oh, it's so janky. The controls are awful, and the graphics are awful." It's like, yeah, because you're comparing it to what is about now. Look at it in the context of the time it came out, and you'll see that it was such a classic and such a cornerstone in the evolution of video gaming. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm going to leave it there because I'll rabbit on about it forever. But yeah, so Alone in the Dark. Thank you for watching, if you have watched, and I shall see you on the next video. Take it easy.